Hello my royals, I'm DarkriseKnight. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. In this episode, it's time. The Elite Four is right there, and we're ready to challenge them. For our first matchup, our main two are going to be Wolfsbane and Jack. Now, Wolfsbane might be a risky choice, considering who our opponent is, but let's see. Indigo Plateau, the highest Pokemon authority, Pokémon League headquarters. Let's go. And our first opponent is someone we've already met, Lorelei. And as you can probably guess, this is her specialty. Welcome to the Pokémon League. Oh, looks like you finally made your way here. It sure took you a while though. Well then, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. That's because frozen Pokemon can't do a thing in battle. Are you ready? Lorelei, the ice-cold woman. By the way, I think her name is a play on Aurora, Lorelei, I think. But ice is going to be tricky for Wolfsbane here. If we were playing with abilities, he would have an ability called Thick Fat when he Mega Evolved, but we don't. But my plan is to hit hard with our moves. Half her team is water. Water, ice. Actually more than half her team. But let's begin it with the Mega Drain. The Mega Evolved powered Mega Drain. Now, let's get into ice while we're here now. Yep, that's exactly what I thought. That ice shard. Ice. It is your glass cannon of the game. They are fast. They want to be fast so they can outspeed what they need to kill and get it done quickly. They are fragile. Dugong is only fragile because he has the bulk of water with him. They are good against dragon, ground, and grass. Yeah. Ugh. That's dangerous. But a Petal Dance, we're going to hope. Lovely Kiss, no. Bad Sleep, We're going to keep trying anyway. Blizzard, ooh, this is bad. We got time though. We got some time. And there goes our time. If it misses, we're good. If it hits, we're done. Oh. Oh, thank goodness. I can use a heal now. Oh, already sending out her ace, Lapras. This thing is bulky due to that being water type. Anyhow, they are strong against grass. Gosh, keep calm. Grass, ground, and dragon. They were your original dragon slayers before fairy came in. And they're weak to rock, fighting, fire. Like I said, they are meant to be your glass cannons. They can't take much, but they will try. Because they're so fast. There are some exceptions, as you can see. Lapras is kind of slow, even against the Venusaur. We're going to keep Mega Draining just to get up our energy from that blizzard, and we are right back to full. Half your team's down. What's next? That's really all I want to say about ice. They're your glass cannons. They're the ones who are meant to come in, do what they need to, and then get out. Petal Blizzard. And pure ice type is not the best type, because it doesn't get any of the bulk that you want. And she has there was not enough ice types, so they give her Slowbro. And done. That is it. Wolfsbane did what he needed to do, and he did it well. Desert Grew level 57, 54? Things shouldn't be this way. And we did it. Looks like you've gotten stronger since we last met. Go on ahead. You only got a taste of the Pokémon League's power. Now that was an amazing battle. Only had to use one healing item, and we made it out with Wolfsbane not getting hurt. Nice. And now we got to try our next battle, which Polaris is taking the turn for that one. By the way, you want to get two type, like, what's your favorite blank type? You're going to do it on today because, well, I talk about a type and then we go for it. This guy. He was told to us by the Karate Dojo people. We know him. We heard his name, I think. But let's finally meet the other Elite Four member. I'm Bruno, the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people and Pokemon can become stronger without limit. I lived and trained with my fighting-type Pokemon, and that will never change. Atlas, was it? We will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! Bruno, the Karate King, and the Elite Four member. Bruno says he uses fighting type, but he has an Onyx. I guess there was one fighting type he couldn't get. I'm going to save the fighting type talk until we actually get to a fighting type, which should be now. Down goes the Onyx. Hitmonchan. Fighting types. They are your box standard physical attackers. They do have some special moves, but The special types fighting type moves aren't best for most fighting types. Ooh, Thunder Punch, that could be bad. But they're your standard heavy hitting fighters. They're the physical attackers. Probably good defensively as well. And a little speedy, but all they want is their fighting prowess. They're strong against normal, ice, rock, steel, and dark. In fact, steel and dark was added so fighting could get a lot better. Well, not true. Steel and dark were sort of made so the psychic type wasn't as strong. Ooh! Polaris is down. I do have Jack. And in fact, I think we should be fine. I was going to say, like, oh, no revives, we're just going to play how it is, but, like, I think we can spare a revive or two. Superpower. Ooh. Ugh. Sorry about that. He just used superpower. Oh, they are also weak to flying, so... Let's have Volga come out here for a little bit. Just because I don't know what else this thing has. Yeah, another superpower. Probably thought it would be best since it still had Eevee out. This thing probably has Thunder Punch, but I'm going to go with the Wing Attack. There we go, there goes the Machamp. I believe that is his strongest. If not that, then something else. Hitmonlee! Wing Attack. Oh, fighting is weak against Fairy, Psychic, and Bug. Bug is simply... No, wait, it's not. I think I was mixing it up with something else. It's Psychic, Flying, and Fairy. Fairy, I think it's just because of magic stuff. So, that's why they're weak to that, so... This is meant to be Polaris' fight, but this is turning out to be Volga's fight, so Volga is going to have some fun here. Not like I mind if Volga takes over this fight. It just means Polaris gets to do Volga's fight. Nope. Why? How could I lose? Okay. If you have defeated me, then my job is done. Ugh. I may not like it, but go. Go face your next challenge. I'm not going to end it off. I was going to do, like, oh, if, like, these battles are, like, since these are supposed to be tough things, yeah, I'm not going to end it off with just 12 minutes. We're going to continue on. Well then, we got our next fight. One that I don't have to go over, but I can go over if you guys want me to. Huh? Next up, we got our Marowak here. Let's go on. These are ones that we haven't actually heard of, but let's take on this next one. Here she is. I'm Agatha, the Elite Four. I hear Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old duff was once tough and handsome, but that was decades ago. He's a shadow of his former self. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. He's a fool. Pokemon for battling. Atlas, I'll show you how a real trainer battles. Here we go! Agatha! Elite Four Agatha. She is supposed to be the Ghost-type master, but since there's only one line of Ghost Pokemon, she kinda is more... I see her more as the elite member of Fright. And you don't understand why I say that, but... Sword Stance. Ugh. I'm going to see if I can get 2 of these off. And then we'll go for it. Alright. That's not the best. But I got the 2 that I wanted, so... that crunch is going to cause me problems. So we're going to heal up real quick. And then we're going to try to destroy her with Marowak here. Crunch. Do not lure. Ugh. Great, my... Actually... this is stupid. This is supposed to be Marowak's fight, but he doesn't even get to do anything. Why did you switch to Glare? Okay. Gengar. Okay. I'm going to use another Venusaur. By the way, this will be my last one. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, Paralysis. Shadow Ball. Okay. Ugh. Supposed to be... Yeah. I thought you would do better than that, buddy. Gosh. Well, Dozer's coming in for this. This may end up being Dozer's fight. With his Earthquake. Will-O-Wisp. Yeesh, that is bad. I got full heal, but nah, I think we'll be fine. Oh, that attack draw. What hurt? She made full restore. Nope. Shadow Ball. Oof. It's gonna hurt. Boom, boom, boom. Nice going. Alright, there's more I want to say about Agatha, but then the fight wildly got off hand. Well, we got rid of the burn. I don't know what you have, but I'm going to heal. I want to be safe, because Dozer is our lowest level, so I do actually want him to actually get some experience. Build a bit. Air Slash. It's not special or physical. Seems like it's... whatever. Agatha! She talks about Professor Oak and how she remembers him being when he was young. Something interesting. At the beginning of Red, Blue, Yellow, Green, Violet, and Leaf Green, there is a battle between a Nidorino and a Gengar. That is actually Agatha and Oak. Oh my gosh, quit! That was stupid! Oh my gosh. I feel like at that point I could have revived Marowak and have him complete the battle. Wheezing. You're gonna go boom or something, so... Earthquake. Ugh. What are you gonna do? Shadow Ball. That takes down Dozer. I think now's a good time to bring in Jack, but I probably will revive Dozer. Actually, Jack here can do a lot of stalling. You know, yeah. Jack, you're going to stall. We're going to revive up everyone, and we're going to revive up Marowak. And though... is there even a reason to revive Marowak? Gosh. Oh, Glitzy Glow. Set up a light screen, which would have helped. Gengar. Sludge Bomb. Yeah, this battle has turned out, unfortunately, the way I saw it going about, and I kind of don't like that it kind of went that way. I really wanted Marowak to do more. I knew it was risky. Ghost is weak against Ghost and Dark, so basically her whole team had something to go against me, but Oh my, you're something special, child. You win. I see what that old duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child. Well, with defeating Agatha, we're really close to the champion. We only have one more Elite Four member. They are the strongest, and then we have the champion. There's an extended cutscene after beating Lance. I'm going to say we stop it here. Right. I said Polaris would take over Volga's battle, which Polaris will. Since Volga did kind of finish up Polaris' battle. And Dozer kind of took over... I'm not opposed to having Marowak start... Okay. In case you're wondering, I had every one planned out. Wolfsbane was to go against Lorelei, which he did perfectly. Polaris was supposed to go against Bruno, but then Bruno did some stuff, and Volga came in. Alolan Marowak was supposed to go against Agatha, which he did one, but then Dozer came in and finished it off. As well as Jack, but Jack's scored there for all of them. The next battle was supposed to have Volga, but since Volga finished Bruno, I think we're going to have Polaris do Volga's battle, and we'll have Alolan Marowak redeem himself with the champion. I think I said all I did want to say about Bruno, Lorelei, and Agatha. If you are curious, Bruno I think is probably Bruno Braun, maybe even named after a fighting character. Don't know. And Agatha. Like a scream, Agatha. Also, Agatha, I guess, a creepy name. And I told you guys how she is the Gengar trainer fighting against Oaks Nidorino. In fact, this was given to us, although this may not be canon, in Pokemon Masters, so thought that was interesting if you guys want to know that. And I say, next time on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I was supposed to do something. We take on the last of the Elite Four. And face champion. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.